Many of the international countries have different reasons for sending their students to the U.S. I know the Northwest is a popular place because of the outdoors. We have access to the beach, an hour and a half or so away, the mountains, and so it's very appealing to the international students. Education is huge, and the ability to speak English is what motivates them to come over for the immersion part of it. No matter how much you study English, the grammar, the reading and the writing, unless you come over and you immerse yourself in a country where the English is spoken, then you really cannot have the ability to speak in conversation in the same way and with the accent and just with the understanding. My father and my mother were missionaries in Japan for over 50 years. So I was raised in Japan, so I speak Japanese. I just have a heart for missions and heart for international students. Our total international student enrollment right now is 16 students. Of those 16 students, there are 10 countries represented, and that includes Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Honduras, Brazil, Spain, Ukraine, China, Vietnam, and Ethiopia. Students can have support here from their teachers. The teachers have a great heart for the kids, and they support them in any way that they can in their classes. But we also have private tutoring that they can have if they're struggling. We also have the study hall class that they can attend, and they receive one-on-one instruction and support on assignments and projects. And so that's very helpful for them, especially with their first year here, when they're getting the understanding of how school life here is in the U.S. Well, the International Student House provides a lot of opportunity for students to be more involved in the school. I also think that just being hands-on with our ESL teacher and her husband are the house parents, and so they are there available for them throughout the day. So I think the student life, it's just a whole nother different level for the kids that are staying in the International House. And if they're involved in sports, an athlete, there's nothing better than to be right across the parking lot from the gym and from the football field, and whatever sport that they're doing, they have access to it, all the time. It's a very important factor for them to come over and be involved in school here. I know we have ones that come over for the full 4 years to graduate. We do have a lot of one-year students, and they know that they're just coming for 1 year, but it's to have that immersion experience. And then they'll go back to their school and graduate from there. And then we also have 3-month students, which is even shorter, but this is becoming more and more popular, especially the Asian countries. They have to be able to be what they call a universal student, which means they have to speak conversation English at a specific level. Then we have another segment of students that will be ESL 2-week program that's just a lot of field trips, a lot of fun with making friends with some of the students here, doing some activities together, but they also get to experience living with a host family. That's a really exciting component about coming to the U.S. is to be able to live with a host family. They get to know what a family life is like in America and the culture. It really broadens their perspective of the world, not to mention the relationship and the impact that you're having on this student while they're with you. You may wonder why the schools, international schools, want to come to the U.S. and maybe why they want to come to our school. I think a lot of those reasons is they feel comfortable and they feel safe with Christian schools. The wonderful part of that is that we get to share our spiritual life with them. Well, I think that Kingsway has such a broad variety of classes to sports activities to extracurricular events, and it's just a wonderful school that is like a family. And so they will find many things to get involved with, and will also have people that support them throughout their 4 years here.